Taking a break from cooking to talk to Denise. She is a pharmacist with Hometown Pharmacy, and she brought along some great products, some great tips and tricks to keep the kids nice and healthy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Sure.
We love you guys because you're very approachable. Just like your name, you are Hometown Pharmacy, so people can come and talk to the pharmacists, get up close and personal, and you know, there's so many new different products out there, and you brought along some of your favorites to keep kids healthy.
I did, yeah. So I've been really liking the Ortho molecular products for the last year, basically. The best thing about them is that they actually do a really good job of studying their products, testing them, making sure that they are actually going to do what they say they're going to do. And in fact, the one product that I brought today, their Immumax, has been so well tested and so well regulated that it is actually sold in Europe, which
Really?
has much higher standards as far as supplements go.
So what's it for? Let's talk about some of the different things you brought and what they're for.
Sure. So one of the most basic things you can do as far as keeping your kids healthy for the season is make sure that they have a healthy gut. So their Flora Bites is a chewable probiotic. Most of the viruses and everything else, it actually starts in our gut, believe it or not. You'd think you breathe it in, things like that. Yes, you do breathe it in, but it actually starts in your gut. So if you have a healthy gut, you promote that barrier, then you tend to not get as sick. So that's something that we can do all year long just to kind of hopefully help and keep from absorbing some of those bugs.
So do they just take one like once a day, chew it up?
Yep, chew it up once a day.
Awesome. And I'm sure they taste good. They're orange.
They're orange cream, so I think they're kind of like a, you know, kind of like an orange cream sickle type of thing.
Easy to get the kids to eat those. What are some of the other things you brought along?
Yeah, so these are the two more immune products, so the Immumax and the Natronix. Immumax is basically an overall immune booster, basically antiviral immune booster. It's got some echinacea in it, thyme, all of which, propolis, basically they all help boost the immune system and help, you know, especially if you are feeling like you're coming down with something, but also to help prevent it too. You can just give a regular maintenance dose to help prevent it. The Natronix has the echinacea in it, also has some sage, thyme, anise, those kind of things. Those are more for respiratory support, so to help kind of relax the respiratory system, especially if you have any of that actual influenza type symptoms. But again, just overall good immune support. I have actually a good testimonial for those two products. My daughter was diagnosed with influenza about 3 weeks ago. Had the flu shot and everything, but as we know, it's not perfect.
Right.
However, she did not actually end up with the worst of the symptoms. She had a fever, she had the stuffy nose, she never developed any of the horrible respiratory stuff. She only missed 4 days of school. She really wanted to go back after 2, but she had still that fever.
Right, right.
But we were doing the Immumax and the Natronix, never did any of the Tamiflu. And again, she only missed 4 days of school.
Wow.
And really, really kicked it fast.
And that is from a pharmacist, you know, so you're really using the stuff and really enjoying it or liking it. And I mean, it worked. And last but not least, we've got one more.
One more is the natural dehist. So we all know that allergy season's coming up. Most of the antihistamines tend to cause dry mouth, dry eyes. Some of them cause drowsiness.
Yes.
The natural dehist, it tastes great, and it's really actually works. My son uses natural dehist instead of any other antihistamines, and he's got some major allergies.
Wow, what great tips. And of course, Hometown Pharmacy carries this line of products. There's a lot of different supplements out there. They're not all created equal. Really nice to hear that Denise and her family are using this one, and they recommend it, and you can go talk to her or some of the other Hometown pharmacists. Lots of locations in the area, so stop in, and they should be able to help you out. Thanks so much, appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be right back to head to the kitchen to make some more delicious recipes.